Coming out onto the pitch for both of these teams. Unknown Esports, Mr. Juicyberg, Cyber, and Corky, also known as Landon. And for Rick Rollers, we have DJ Roomba, E-Rich, and Nomad. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see this battle go on. And let's give a big old shout out to our sponsors, GamersOn.tv and Invaspar, helping us put together our lovely prize pool here in RLSS. And here they come. Rick Rollers are in the lobby. Cyber, Landon, and Juicyberg have made it. Let's get things underway in tonight's best of 5. Unknown Esports in the blue, Rick Rollers in the orange. Here comes the kickoff for the RLSS Tsunami Cup to get things underway. Juicyberg off the ceiling, the drop down out in front of the net. Now Landon on the shot, and it gets put to the wayside. Quickly on the attack come the Rick Rollers. Good pickup here defensively for Unknown Esports. Juicyberg on the cross, no shooter there. A good look and opportunity to kick things off here for Unknown. DJ Roomba on the pop-up. Juicyberg drop down, wants to get Cyber, met by a defender and not able to connect. Juicyberg tries to get something centered. Nomad on top of it. Solid challenge. Looks for a 50 win at midfield. Shot rings out, but immediately stuffed by the defense. E-Rich. Oh, they get just enough of a save and then accidental touch. A beautiful placement from Cyber. Off the roof of his car and off the back door of Nomad. A beautiful play to get Unknown Esports on the board early on. They are new graphics, yes. Nice play here for Juicyberg. Well, partially new graphics. A little bit of a pinch there, doesn't develop. Juicyberg, shot's going to be on target. DJ Roomba not going to be able to get back, and the Berg strikes for Unknown Esports. What a challenge. He had E-Rich in his face and still puts one on target. The pop to the corner. DJ Roomba gets challenged by Cyber, not able to get the shot. Juicyberg goes to the far side, looking for some help. Landon's there. Nomad to the sidewall. DJ Roomba challenged by Cyber off the ceiling. Wanted another touch, but Nomad's going to eat this one up. Landon wants the shot up and over top of E-Rich. And Unknown Esports are going to start off with a bang here in the Tsunami Cup. My, oh my, oh my. E-Rich into the corner, bumped off the play, now popped up high. Cyber stays low, bumps Nomad back off, gets some support from Juicy. Almost gets one on target. into the corner. They need to get this one cleared. Rick Rollers struggling to find their offense. DJ Roomba wants it, not able to get the touch. Missed opportunity there for Rick Rollers. Starting to see the pressure building, but to no avail in the first half of play here on match number 1. Another shot rings out from E-Rich from beyond the arc. An easy pickup here for Juicyberg. Nomad's up. Sees E-Rich looking for a redirect out to midfield's going to find it. Landon on the challenge though. And the demo on the back line, but a good play from the backboard here from DJ Roomba to keep things going. Landon to the sidewall. I don't know if that was an accidental push or not, but DJ Roomba's now up. Plays it low again, and he's going to take it coast to coast with a beautiful play. Well executed from DJ Roomba. Fakes the flip reset and then fakes the touch out in front of the net and goes low. Now trailing just to 1:39 on the clock. Good defensive stop here. Rick Rollers on the push. They're starting to find their momentum. Will it be enough or will it be just a little too late? E-Rich into the corner. Gets some help. Nomad on the center. Good touch off the back wall here from Unknown Esports. Cyber. Looking for Juicyberg at the midfield. Not going to find it. Now Landon. Big booming clear up to Juicy. Now off the sidewall. This could be a shot. It's going to go just a little wide. Good look and a good opportunity for Unknown Esports. But now back the other way. The transition quick here for Rick Rollers. 44 seconds on the clock. They desperately looking for some offense. Cyber tries to get it over the defender. Not going to find it. Now Nomad brings it into the corner. Wins at 50. E-Rich on the shot, but a soft one at that. And it's going to be an easy pickup for Cyber. Need to be a little bit stronger on the touch at the net. They want to find success. 20 seconds remain. Trailing just 2. E-Rich, the shot put to the wayside by Cyber, and the defense once again prevailing for Unknown Esports. Something they were known for in the Surge Cup, and they bring the same mentality here in Tsunami. Nomad finding a goal with 3 seconds remain. All hope is not lost, but they need an absolutely beautiful kickoff play. Will we see it come out here? Roomba around 1. E-Rich, he's got an open net and not enough time. Unknown Esports are going to be taking match number 1 in tonight's best of 5. A beautiful play from both of these rosters. We're going to be headed to the lovely Forbidden Temple for match number 2. You love to see the energy out here on the pitch. Both teams have readied up and are ready to go. Juicyberg and the squad have been absolutely on fire with a numerous amount of shots. Almost, I believe, 11 total shots. Almost 12 shots on target to 8 coming out of Rick Rollers. We'll see if that continues, or will the Rick Rollers finally be able to find their rhythm. It looks like they did at the end of that match, but it just wasn't enough. Just a little bit out of reach as we head to Forbidden Temple for match number 2. Good challenge here from E-Rich. Shutting down the offensive look off the kickoff here from Unknown Esports. But a big booming clear puts it right back into the zone. Landon, midfield line, takes it into the corner. Not going to get around E-Rich though. Now here's the pop out. Cyber on top of it. The transition from both of these teams are so efficient and so effective. They pick balls up at the midfield line and just quickly start putting pressure on the defense. Who is going to be the first one to crack here on Forbidden Temple? The drop down shot to Landon, and it's going to be into the top corner. An Unknown Esports strike first once again. A beautiful play here from Juicy Bird. Just a beautiful drop down shot into the front of the pocket. Rick Rollers need to challenge these a little bit sooner. They can't let these passing plays start developing for Unknown Esports. Nomad wants to get it clear. Doesn't get the touch and almost fakes out the defender. Now here they come. Shot on target, put to the wayside by the defense here from Unknown Esports. DJ Roomba tries to get something going, but outmaneuvered and outplayed from Juicyberg in the corner. Now the waterfall, this could be trouble. Well executed defensive stop there for Rick Rollers, but they need to get this one out of the zone. This midfield line and midfield presence coming out of Unknown Esports is giving them so much additional time on target, and it's panning out for him as Cyber is going to find another one to land. 3:25 on the clock, and Unknown Esports putting points on the board. Something they're known for. They kind of just put shots on target, let their defense do its work, and keep the offense out of the zone as much as possible for as long as possible, and hope that the shots that they get on target early on give them every bit of breathing room they need to survive the latter part of these matches. That's exactly what we saw in match number 1. And they're starting to write the same story here in match number 2. Snowmad gets a beautiful flick. He reaches up, the drop down. Landon's there though. Big booming clear to the backboard. The shot not gonna ring out as Nomad plays a beautiful play off the back wall. Here's the waterfall. Nomad wants it, not gonna be there as he's challenged by 2 defenders from Unknown Esports. And again, the defensive line is really what sets the precedence for this roster out of Unknown Esports. They're known to really just lock down the net and then use their offensive opportunities to make things happen here. Nomad, a beautiful passing play over to his teammate out in front. That one's not going to develop. Landon, slow carry out to midfield. Juicy Bird can't make a play out of it. He's got some help from Cyber. Now E-Rich, around 1. Wants DJ Roomba. The bump on the net isn't going to be enough, and they're going to get shut down once again. And here we are, the defense from Unknown Esports. The shots ring out for Unknown Esports, but man, oh man, the defense is what you need to be careful for. The defense is what we need to talk about, because they keep teams out of the net, and it keeps them out in front of these matches. Now E-Rich out to the midfield line, needs some support. He's not going to find it as Landon gets a beautiful touch at midfield and now back into the zone. Here comes the centering pass. Insane redirect from E-Rich on the backfield line. Now Juicy bringing it down, can't get around 1. Landon. Soft carry up and over 1. Now out to midfield. Here they come. But again, look at the passing plays. The midfield presence. The defense is just there. They read each other so effectively. Unknown Esports. 48 seconds on the clock, and they have kept Rick Rollers to nothing. Just shutting down every opportunity that's been put their way. Good play into the corner. Now E-Rich back to the net. Needs some help. Nomad tries to bury it. They're not going to get around. And now no boost here from Cyber. He's just trying to buy some time, as that is exactly their best friend. And E-Rich with a beautiful pass coming from Nomad, and the drop down to the top corner And again, they start striking here in the latter part of this match, but isn't a little too late. Once again, still trailing just 17 seconds. They need to put everything on the line if they want to get back in this series. Juicy Bird to the wall. The pop-up. E-Rich wanted it. Not going to be there. Juicy challenges well. Out to Cyber. Now Cyber down into the corner. 5 seconds left. This is exactly where they want to be. Nomad, the pop-up. Needs to get around one and can't. Met by a defender and with a demo there. Unknown Esports are going to be taking match number 2 and now getting on game point as they prep for the coveted DFH Stadium. Let's get things underway. DFH Stadium incoming here quickly. It's a very good opening day series. Rick Rollers have a lot of talent, and they're getting met by a brand new set of talent here in the Tsunami Cup. Unknown Esports, a new face here at our top division here in RLSS for Season 4. Dominated the Surge Cup and now hoping to continue that performance here tonight. A beautiful cross there from Nomad. A little too much sauce. E-Rich stuffs it into the corner. Trying to slow these guys down. We don't see a lot of demos come out of this roster from Rick Rollers, and that might be something we need to start seeing them do against some of these fast-paced offenses. Beautiful team play, almost rings the bell. Landon, demo on the backside. E-Rich not phased, plays a beautiful ball off the backboard. Now into the zone. DJ Roomba needs to get a center, not going to find it, but gets some support. Here it is, E-Rich to the side post and in. And for the first time in this series, the Rick Rollers are the first ones to strike. We got a few different Tsunami fans in the chat tonight, scoping out the talent. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, the shot almost landing here for Unknown Esports, but does get put to the wayside. Now into the corner is Landon. Nomad, no boost in a dream, and is able to stuff this one into the top corner. DJ Roomba has been a force to be reckoned with off this backboard here for Rick Rollers. They need perfect Rocket League from here on out because a reverse sweep is going to be the only thing to keep them alive. we got about 4 or 5 different Tsunami Cup captains in the chat. Cyber on the cross. Now the shot. Not going to land with a beautiful roof touch coming from Rick Rollers. Nomad, the wraparound. Oh, the shot. Almost going to be there, but man, oh man, this defensive sight that we're seeing out of Rick Rollers, a major improvement from the first 2 games, and that's the exact type of improvement we need to see if they want to stay in this series. And my, oh my, between the defense and the crossbar, an absolute daunting situation here for Unknown Esports. Can they continue? And E-Rich waiting for the mistake at the doorstep and just puts one away. The Rick Rollers starting to find their rhythm, starting to find their pace, that winning formula to get things going. Cyber. Oh my goodness. A beautiful shot attempt gets stuffed at the goal line. I mean, Rick Rollers, I don't know what conversation they had in that last match, but they have stepped things up defensively and are starting to really put a stop to this offense we saw out of Unknown Esports. Rich to the sidewall. Now here comes the cross. DJ Roomba, the pop-up. Here's another beautiful pop-up to his teammate E-Rich. The midfield line just dominated by Rick Rollers here. Match number 3. A shot almost lands from Nomad on the far post, but a beautiful save from Landon. Now the bump in the net as Nomad puts another one on target. And now with a demanding lead, we are starting to see the second wind of Rick Rollers. The question is, can they continue? Will the pursuit continue? The only way they stay alive is by getting these victories. And not just here. They've got to do it again on the next one and send it to Champions Field. Cyber. Beautiful read into the corner. Juicy. Landon to the sidewall, and Cyber on a beautiful read. The mistake on the back line here from Rick Rollers. Now trailing just 2. 1:04 on the clock. Plenty of time to still make a play. DJ Roomba, the flick into the zone. Now into the corner, trying to buy his team a little bit of time. E-Rich stuffs him twice. Big cross. Listen, Juicyberg, I love the attempt. That was dangerous. Landon playing it slow. Can't get around E-Rich. Good stuff here from Rick Rollers. Nomad wanted to send this one home, but not going to get the touch he needs. And now he's going to open up the opportunity here for Unknown Esports. Can they make it happen? Pinch out to midfield. Landon back into the zone, wants to find Juicy, can't get around the defender. Nomad, a defensive powerhouse here on DFH Stadium. And now Roomba wants a shot, goes a little high, not able to connect. As this one lands, Rick Rollers are going to find success here on DFH Stadium, and now trailing just 1 in this series in favor of Unknown Esports, 2-1. Utopia Coliseum, the map to shut them down or the map to send it to Champions Field. Only one of these teams will be a victor here, and we're about to find out. Will Rick Rollers continue this defensive power that we've seen so far? I mean, they really stepped it up from the first 2 matches. They struggled to really slow down this roster from Unknown Esports, and we're starting to see them find that confidence on the back line, and that's exactly what they need to slow these guys down. Now the question is, will the rebuttal from Unknown Esports be enough to find victory here on Utopia Coliseum? Are they going to end the series here, or will we see Champions Field? You know, Tommy B loves to see them Game 5 OTs, and I cannot wait to see what's in store. Juicyberg, the pop-up, up high, Cyber, the drop-down. Landon's not there, a beautiful play. They're starting to respect the defense just a little bit more. Could start creating some chaos for them. So far, when Unknown Esports is the team to get on the board first, the match goes their way. Cyber does get the demo on the backside, but the shot doesn't go towards the target. Juicyberg going just a little wide. Might have been expecting more of a cross situation. Maybe didn't see the demo incoming and thought that Cyber was going to be there for a shot attempt on the backside. Drop down pass. Beautiful look here from Landon using this top corner to kind of set things up. DJ Roomba, a little bit of a team play, but not going to be exactly what he was looking for. Now a slight mistouch here. Could give enough room to Juicy Bird. But he's bumped off by Nomad. Man. It's a scary look, but it is working. Rick Rollers, their defense is excelling right now. And now the shot on the far side from E-Rich. And oh my goodness, what a turn in events in this series. Was there a DC? Oh. Is he back? It looks like right now they're in a 2v3. And Cyber, I think, is now back in the lobby. For a brief moment, I think he had a slight disconnection. Nomad up and over. Now the center. E-Rich wants the shot, and it's going to fake the defender. A beautiful team play, and this is what we expect out of Rick Rollers. This is the same type of play that we've seen out of them in Season 3, and they found so much success in. Landon just a little out of reach, stretching his neck out, but just not enough. Beautiful touch there from E-Rich. Almost looked like he got like a carried. It almost looked like a carried flip reset in a sense. Oh, the shot! Man, oh man, I'm telling you what, man. When Cyber and Juicyberg are kind of vibing together, that's a duo you got to be scary of. I've seen a double flip reset pass come from Juicyberg with Cyber just putting one away. Right now, Rick Roller's doing an excellent job challenging these guys early on and shutting things down. But now, just as I say it, they go coast to coast and get on the board. A beautiful transition. And this is what Unknown has been known for. When they were Skyberg, they'd get these defensive stops, take it the other way, and then just strike quick and strike fast. And that's exactly what we saw here. They're bringing that same energy. Still trailing 1, 2:15 on the clock. They need to make a move if they want to stay out in front. Juicyberg doesn't get the touch he's looking for. Waiting at the midfield line, hoping he can pick up some boost. Finally does. Makes his way back into the zone. Cyber on the pop-up. This is what we're talking about. Juicy just a little wide. They're starting to feel this pressure from the defense, and you're starting to see these shots not be as accurate as they once were. Cyber now into the corner, picks up the corner boost. The shot coming from Juicy, but Nomad locking down that front post like an NHL goalie, just hugging it. Good challenge here from DJ Roomba. New Nomad into the zone, Landon the save off the post. Now the center. Midfield line being again dominated by the Rick Rollers. It's starting to seem that whoever's controlling these midfield lines is a team that's staying out in front. Early on, that was Unknown Esports, and now that's starting to come back the other way. We're starting to see that midfield line being more dominated, more controlled from the Rick Rollers, and they're the ones maintaining the pace here on Utopia Coliseum. A nice play here. Cyber, a little beautiful dish. Kind of pancakes it off the sidewall, sets up Juicyberg onto that far post, pulls DJ Roomba across, and he's not able to connect. Now we got ourselves a tie ball game. 52 seconds on the board. We might be seeing our first bit of OT here on Utopia Coliseum. I told you it was going to be a heater. A powerhouse from Season 3. Oh, and Cyber, I think, is disconnecting again. Unfortunate timing. Is it the whole lobby or is it just them? Cyber is out again. This is not looking good here. We'll see if we can get a lobby reset after this. it might not matter. Juicy Bird ties it up in a 2v3. Oh, that almost got saved. I didn't think I had bats on, to be honest. I don't know how that happened, but we'll get a lobby reset. Hopefully Cyber makes it back in. I've never seen Cyber with the connection problem, so I'm not too certain. Oh! Oh, he can't get back in because of the bot, though. I hope that's not the case. All right, sweet. All right. E-Rich looking for the shot. Can't get around Landon. Now Juicy Bird. Nomad downfield looking for the touch. He's got the bot to beat. He can't get this one to land off the post now. And DJ Roomba, all three members take the shot and the post survives. Unknown Esports surviving right now. The pressure is on. Landon tries to get something going. Not going to find it here. E-Rich challenges Juicy Bird early, trying to shut down this offense. Now back towards the net. Nomad. Midfield pickup and the stuff. This could be trouble. To the net. Oh my God. No way does Landon get that save. Cyber probably getting a reset. And man, oh man, if he's got time to reset and get back in, this could be a crazy OT. The drop down, this could be trouble. E-Rich wanted the shot. Nomad can't get around Juicy Bird. And Unknown Esports are just unstoppable at the defensive line. Oh my goodness. And finally, Nomad puts one in for Rick Rollers. Rick Rollers get the dub and are going to be sending this one into Champions Field. Oh my goodness. DJ Roomba's got 999 ping. That was wild. Listen, it might not look all that crazy, right? But let's make sure the mods are off this time. Lobby is back up. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see if Cyber's going to be good to go or not. If they make a roster change. Listen, this might... That's all I always tell people, man. GC3 versus GC3, it's not necessarily the same game when you throw Tommy B out there. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget that part. If I see another 6 open goal misses, I'm donating all my hair to RLSS. Let me give him a quick message here. Bum, 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 bum. They're fixing a party glitch and they will be in. Yeah, I retired from Rocket League. I'm an 8-year SSL. Just over the years, man, I just didn't know what else there was for me to do, and I felt like I needed to take a step back from the competitive scene. I retired back in 2018. I came back for a brief stint and then I retired again. I needed to get into a different environment, and here we are now with RLSS, and I get to enjoy everything that there is with competitive Rocket League in another facet. Looks like Landon, Cyber, and Juicyberg are back in the building. Oh no. Yo, y'all don't want to know what happened. Somebody shut the Wi-Fi off at his house. That's unfortunate. We were just waiting for Rick Rollers to get back in. Somebody got a party glitch because of that, so we are just waiting for them to come in. Here they come, E-Rich, Nomad, and Solo got his pink tag. Are we miss? Yeah, we're still missing one. It looks like DJ Roomba is not in the building. Jesus needs to take the wheel for Game 5. Y'all are killing me in chat, man. Killing me in chat. Hype them up, man. Let them know you're here. Who do y'all got in game number 5? Do we see game 5 OT? DJ Roomba is in, and we are going to get things underway. Here we go, Champions Field. We're finally here through all of the storm, and man, oh man, what a series that just was. Nomad to the center, Juicyberg. Nice, looking for a touch here, and he's challenged early on, and again, that was something that we saw really be a struggle for this roster out of Rickrollers. They weren't challenging as soon as they need to be, in a beautiful play and transition as E-Rich just puts one away off his own pass. It looked like Nomad was going to get the double tap, and this one, center field, center of the net. Oh my goodness, the Rickrollers are firing on all cylinders. Yes, disconnections after a certain amount of time, like in that match, it was late in the match, do get chalked up to just being a disconnect. What up, Galaxy Wolf? Welcome in, baby. E-Rich. TJ Roomba trying to set up the offense. Not going to get that one to land. Juicy Berg now out to midfield. If we didn't, the only reason, it is unfortunate, the only reason is because then at that point, right, every time the match is close or a team feels like they're behind, somebody just shuts the internet off at home and we redo it. And it'd be a never-ending cycle, so. If this was LAN, I think it would be a little bit different of a situation. We could pause it and everything, so. Oh, the shot. Oh, Juicy Berg wants it, but it's not going to land. Now off the crossbar. Oh, my goodness. And Nomad gets robbed with no save? The Rocket League gods are not in favor here tonight, as Unknown Esports goes off the crossbar twice on that one, and then Nomad doesn't even get the save for a beautiful stuff out in front. And oh my goodness, Rick Rollers starting to find their rhythm. They're going to have to change their name to Steamrollers because my, oh my, that's what we just saw happen in the second half of this series. Unknown is building houses. The pop-up. Cyber out to midfield. Juicy Bird to the corner. They need to get it cleared. Now Landon. Good cross here. Juicy into the zone. Off the back wall. The shot doesn't ring out as Nomad has really stepped up in the second half of this series and really been a defensive powerhouse for the Rick Rollers. Between that and the crossbar, Unknown Esports just haven't been able to find their mojo since match number 2. Landon into the zone. Beautiful save from Roomba. The pass out to Nomad. Tries to go low. Loses possession. Ooh! Juicy Bird. Landon loses possession and then Cyber into the corner. And then the demo. And these are the connections that we talk about from Cyber and Juicy Bird. They've been able to read each other so effectively. Now trailing just 1. Will they be able to get this one to at least an OT? Juicy tries to get it cleared. An insane 50 win here from Nomad. Now the pop out to midfield. Juicy Berg's up. Was kind of looking for a cross there from Landon, but he's not there quite yet. Cyber way upfield to Juicy. Wanted all of that one, but just didn't have the angle. Big demo here. Landon, the cross. Cyber was the look there, but just not able to get this one to develop. And running out of time as we are closely approaching the final 60 seconds. It's Unknown Esports still trailing 1 here on Champions Field. The pop-up, E-Rich, a big booming clear. Seems to me they're playing a little bit of a safety defense, just trying to buy some time, and sometimes that's all it takes. Nomad's up. Good read here from Landon. Now the midfield play, shut down by Roomba. He demos the backfield line, tries to buy Unknown Esports just a little bit of time here. Right now, they just cannot get around this midfield line as E-Rich puts an absolute demon of a shot into the close post. Oh my goodness. TJ Roomba. The big demo here. They've got 18 seconds. And that very well was the nail in the coffin as Rick Rollers are starting the 3-0 sweep on the backside. of this series and the first reverse sweep here in week number 1 of RLSS. Week number 1? Oh my, oh my. Y'all better hang on tight because this competition is about to get ruthless. If you think Unknown Esports are done, you are mistaken. And Rick Rollers are going to take the reverse sweep and the victory here in week number 1. All right. Looks like we got the post-game interview incoming. Hello. How are we doing?
We're
Weird.
We're doing real weird.
Yeah.
I feel like you all said weird at the exact same time.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was
I'm literally
tastier.
on my phone connection right now, so my phone is like balanced on top of my monitor, and I'm connected to it. So,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
it was definitely weird to say the least.
And on the other side of that, an unfortunate turn of events for Cyber. Internet got shut out at home. He was able to get back in, but kind of walk me through that. Nonetheless, man, a reverse sweep is still a reverse sweep. Anytime that you have the answer to beat somebody 3 times in a row and not be able to really have that comeback and have, to be able to stay out on top, I mean, kind of walk me through, the comms of how you guys battle through something like that.
So it kind of mostly comes down to like whatever is happening, you just have to realize that there's the kind of comps and there's the kind of mentalities that bring you down. There's the kind that are useless that don't do anything, and then there's the mentality of like, well, this is the situation we're in, so how can we be helpful? It's in game 2 when Corey was dealing with a lot of it, the hardest of his internet problems. It's mostly about him not getting too mad about it and staying calm while Ethan and I kind of do our thing. But yeah, no, it's a good to reverse sweep, but I also kind of feel for the other guys because it's not a very satisfying win, to be honest. You always want to be able to play against teams that are at 100%, and they were physically incapable of bringing their 100%. So it's a mixed bag.
Yeah, it's something that I've been really hoping that maybe we see in Rocket League in the private match scene is the possibility of being able to pause matches because, like I said, the unfortunate thing is, if we reward, hey, let's start this match, things like that, I mean, people are just going to, that excuse is going to come out the woodworks every time somebody is at a disadvantage. So, and it's unfortunate nonetheless, but props to them. I don't think it was anything sly or slight to Unknown Esports. I think they are definitely going to still be a team that a lot of these guys need to be careful of. They played very well nonetheless, and even through the battle, still made it a dogfight at the end of that. It sucks that it happened the way it happened, but at the end of the day, that's the scene that is around the competitive, these lower level league situations where we're not able to have that format of being able to pause lobbies and everything like that. So, but congratulations, man! Once again, Rick Rollers starting it off with a good season, a win off the bat. You guys ended last season really well, made it to the playoffs, performed pretty well there as well, and now you guys starting off to a good start, man. And you guys are familiar with it. I like to leave the floor out to you guys. For anything personal, shout out to you guys want, anything you want to say to the league, the floor is yours.
Corey?
Hey, if anybody has like a good internet provider, let me know, because I'm looking for something new.
I think Cyber's probably feeling the same way.
Yeah, no, I mean, on a real note, honestly, glad to be back in the league, especially with the new teams coming in. Welcome. I love seeing the league grow, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. Definitely going to start scrimming more, because I stopped playing for a couple months, and first day back, we'd love to see it. So, going to start scrimming, so watch out, everybody.
Ethan?
Yeah. First off, thank you, Tommy, for as always for casting and hosting this wonderful league. Always got to shout out the casters and the league admins. Shout out to Corey's internet because after 2 years, Sean and I know how to play around it.
Yeah.
So shout out to the internet. But yeah, no, and shout out to the teammates. Javi, our sub, keeping us in the loop and making sure he's watching and helping us keep level-headed, spamming our Discord chat.
Future reference, if anybody ever does want to join VCs, any of your subs or other teammates can join the VC and kind of just be there for a mental fortitude type thing as well. So
Sean?
if that is something you guys are into. But man, dude, congratulations, dude. It's been, it's always a pleasure seeing you guys be here. It's been awesome to have you a part of RLSS so far. You guys are a really good group of guys to work with. Things are really mellow with you, and I appreciate you guys, showing up. Like I said, I got to reciprocate that energy back to everybody. This league doesn't exist if 82 teams don't sign up for Season 4. That was one of the most profound things. The support coming from everybody and the belief that RLSS is, really trying to put on something special, and to have all you guys sign up and come out, every season really means the world to each and every one of us. So thank you guys so much for coming back for round 2, and I look forward to seeing what you guys have in store for us the rest of the season.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it too.
All right, have a good one. Enjoy the win. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you. Too.
All right. We're going to give one last and final shout out to our sponsors, GamersOn.tv and Invispar, for putting together our prize pool here in RLSS for Season 4. It means the world to have, organizations like that believe in us and really want to put a good foot forward for us and to give back to all you guys. Because, at the end of the day, I appreciate all the support that comes towards us. We have a lot of hard work that's been going into RLSS for Season 4. Shout out to Soj if you're out in the chat. If you're not, he has put in some of the most crazy hard work for us on the back end for a lot of administration things. Really kind of got our spreadsheets together and took them to the next level. So big shout out to him. Keyseg, as always, really being a pivotal part for us as a mod and stepping up for stats, which you guys will be seeing coming next week. He's already made the announcement, so y'all better be ready for all them stats, good and bad. Shout out to Xeon stepping up as one of our senior mods this time around. He's been handling tickets, really keeping things organized. It's been a pleasure to have him on board. Penguin coming in, really taking over our social media and also handling our tickets and that. It's been a pleasure. And a new member to our mod staff, Lopez, and he's an old friend of ours that we used to play back in competitive R6. He's got a lot of knowledge with the competitive scene of esports, so it's going to be exciting to see how he kind of brings a new facet to us or for us here in Season 4. So, and again, this doesn't happen. We put together these prize pools because we want to make sure that we give this back to you guys. 82 teams signed up, 64 teams are competing. This doesn't happen. RLSS doesn't exist if you guys don't come out and sign up. So thank you so much for being here. That's going to be wrapping it up for competitive RL. It looks like we do have a demo-only challenge, so I'm going to get a game of demo-only in. Shortly after that, I'm going to try to get some stuff. Dude,